The
So
end.
So while people are here before I start the run, I'll just the few things that it's out in the air. What I'm gonna fix next time. We're gonna use a combination of people's messages and Twitch chats using stream viewers, so that if things go wrong, the streamers themselves can actually fix it because they'll be controlling their stream on their end. This way,
oh my god, chocolate cake! What the hell did you do and why? Why did you just say that?
Beaten Kaitos. Hell yeah, dude.
Let's be also, chat. I want you to press F to pay respects to the undelivered pizza of Xelnas.
Huh? What? I didn't hear anything from me. What? I heard my name.
Your undelivered pizza.
Oh no, my pizza did show up. It was just late. It was okay. It's okay.
Okay.
The pizza's okay.
Wonderful.
So
I didn't tip though because it was late. But
next time we instead of Bait and Kaitos, we need to have Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories 100%.
You know I would.
Oh no.
You know I totally would. But the problem is that I literally don't like anyone in that community that I've met so far. So I'd actually have to find somebody I like who runs that game.
I mean, that's not
Murgy runs it. There's Murgy. He's not a bad runner. Murgy.
Okay. No, I'm just saying, like, everyone I've met has been, like, an edgelord.
Yeah, but that's not a...
He's from, like, that edgelord side of the community.
That is
Murgy's
a
pretty big
marathon. I already told you, Xelnas. That is not
one of the guys in that community that I really like, his name is Wind Sunrise. Yeah, he's not really an edgelord. He's really funny.
I mean, if you play Yu-Gi-Oh, you are an edgelord by definition, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't be in a marathon. You should just not forget this kind of details.
Oh god, that Joey face.
I know, Vaffin.
I mean...
Ooh.
Next marathon
of greed! This card allows me to draw 2 cards.
I promise I'll put Sonic Adventure Battle 2 in here. I know I don't like the game, but the chat does. It'll be in here next time. That's a promise.
All emblems? PogChamp. 180 emblems speedrun. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna transition. I don't have an actual proper scene made up for this. This is what it's gonna look like.
Also, my son is still good.
I'll say this. I might actually. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like, in all seriousness, I might actually submit glitchless/no math, which has been a pretty big project for us so far. So maybe next time.
Duelist.
So hopefully it'll be more optimized by then.
What is your?
I only really run one game. I could submit it again if anyone wants it, but.
Sorry.
Guys, we are still hearing you since the beginning of the stream, so I would like to set up.
Billy Hatcher 100%. How long is that?
Your audio setup, Xelnas. Can I cut my own sound on the stream and you pick yours?
Okay. I'm gonna end up muting everyone so I can hear Buffon probably, because his mic is quiet. Okay.
Oh, that's alright.
I mean, I cannot talk too loud. I was asking.
No, I know.
My sounds from my microphone, Discord everyone, and my game audio are still going through the stream. What should I mute?
Oh. Right, okay, don't worry. I haven't done anything so that they can't hear Discord at all. No audio's changed. The audio source is still that. So I'll get you.
No reverb. Hello?
I mean,
okay.
In the end, I will still cut my stream, you know.
No, you're still here. Don't worry.
Yeah, but I still plan to cut mine.
Oh.
xelnastv.
You can just leave it there. Oh no, yeah.
342 hours? That's your PBs on this? 342 hours? Wow.
Buffon, feel free to cut your
I'm just going to give you a screen capture of the end screen.
So no, it'll stay up. It'll stay up, don't worry. The end stream will stay there forever.
Yeah, but
forever and ever.
I'm going to give you a high quality of the image that would be better.
Sure, yeah, do that.
You know I like details and high quality.
Wait, really, Chocolate Cake? No one has actually ever run Billy Hatcher 100%?
You know what you need to do.
You heard it, chat. Free world record, go get it.
Alright, hold on, I'm going to get the game real quick.
I'm going to do this right now. Alright, sending you the... Xelnas, you should have kept the...
100% is empty. Dang.
Oh, you're right. Oh no. Oh wait, I know what I can do. That's fine.
95. Wait, why is 95% a category but not 100?
What was
Hello?
even the time? Actually, the mass.
Sorry?
What was even the time?
Somebody in chat screenshotted it, I'm sure. So chat, what was the time? We'll fix this. We'll get it out.
It was 2:40. It was like 2:49 hours. 249 hours.
Also, I cut my stream.
When is Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon 100%? I haven't even played the game.
Oh, I finished the game.
It was like 349 hours. I know that for sure. It was like...
There's a lot of things to do. Somebody's writing out all. I know somebody's writing out all side quests for Sun and Moon.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Feinberg. I'm doing a 100% run of Odyssey in 2 days. I am literally signing my soul away to the devil.
Hey, more people.
Okay, so we're gonna change that thing at the top to be the end image. And yeah, and thank you again, everyone, for being here for the base Katos run, for all the world records we made. It's been a trip.
Just to new podcast this.
All the shit runs we had.
Sorry, the fun?
Said all the shit runs we had.
I just need you in private. Can you just put it on the stream, please?
Yeah. Oh, you sent me something else? Oh. Oh, that clip? Yeah, I can do that.
That's why he was shooting.
This clip is the best, actually. This is the best clip of the entire marathon. 1 second.
Did someone say Baton?
Someone said beaten, kind of.
Did someone say banned?
This is the best clip. What are you talking
shouldn't
about?
have to stretch the picture. You just should have to put it.
Oh.
Or maybe make it.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Bigger, but
no, I didn't.
That doesn't
I didn't
surprise me,
Red
Red Onion.
You're right.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna add.
Someone like send to a famous, not famous, or someone send like a speedrunning YouTuber and just like have them make a video of us of just best moments of really long-a-thon.
I mean, we could always contact that one guy who does all the sweet videos.
Best moments.
The the speedrun history guy.
Oh yes, this is such a good one.
Okay, everyone shh.
Okay.
No talking.
But that's why he was shooting. That's why he was at least attempting to shoot.
Sometimes does that. I see it more often with archers than I do with.
I love how they're just talking because they have no idea what's happening.
Sometimes does
There's no sound.
I see it more often with archers than I do with, well, guns.
That's a good clip, chat.
We didn't have the sound on the clip on the stream.
What? No way. How?
Yep.
Is your desktop audio muted?
No.
Family Guy funny moments.
Okay,
but that's why he was shooting. That's why he was at least.
No, it's the desktop audio is there.
Sometimes does that.
By far, though, it was the best moment. Especially just the fact that we just didn't even know that was happening.
Yep, just talking through it.
That's why he was shooting. That's why he was at least attempting to shoot. I thought Musty shooting into the wall was funny.
I see it more often with archers than I do with, well,
that feeling when you get memed on. That feeling when you get memed on, you don't even know.
Still no sound.
Why have you muted?
I mean,
I had the stream on. I had the stream muted. Make sure the sound.
Try again.
Gavin, make sure you don't have the stream muted.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, let's try this again. Okay.
But that's why he was shooting. That's why he was at least attempting to shoot.
AI sometimes does that.
Oh, maybe I had to stream way too early.
I see it more often with archers than I do with, well, guns.
But that's why he was shooting. That's why he was at least attempting to shoot.
AI sometimes does that. I see it more.
Have you posted that in the Final Fantasy Tactics Discord yet, Slow?
Yes, I did.
Okay, has Elmay just seen it? Because I feel like he's the kind of
He has it.
He has it? Really?
No.
Oh, man.
He barely goes onto this server, Discord, so I'd have to like actually like physically go to his stream and show it to him. But I haven't seen him in streaming like forever.
Oh my god. Mo Shinde.
Jojo didn't steal Nani. Nani is just a word in Japanese. Like, guys, come on.
You stole my word.
Like, Nani is just... They overuse Nani in Season 4, but...
Yeah.
Everybody
Nani. Overuses Nani, to be honest.
Well, it's just such a generic term in Japan.
It is. It literally just means what.
Yeah.
It's just what? But like they use it specifically in anime, specifically.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like
every time someone subs to me, I actually have JonTron going, "What? What the fuck?" Every time someone's like, it scares the shit out of me because no one fucking subs to me. So when it happens,
lol,
it
that's
scares
hilarious.
the shit out of me.
Guys, you heard it. Nobody subs to Sloa. Go sub to him, Hippo.
Sub only if you want to. Don't feel like you're pressured into it.
You're completely
I'll put the pressure on, alright.
You should just do it. Keeper.
Nani.
Nani.
Nani the fuck.
My best, my favorite expression is "Nani the fuck."
Nani the fuck, yeah.
I see that all the time in Twitch chats, and I'm like, "This is the best thing ever."
You know, I wish that we were allowed to see. I wish we were allowed to watch anime because now I just want to watch JoJo again.
Oh my god.
And like, actually, I just want to watch the end of the end of the.
You are already deaf.
Yes.
Look.
I like how it's back. Oh, the guy was backwards at first.
Yes, it was for a bit. I actually just want to be honest, I only want to watch the last part of the last TV season. That's all. Yeah. That part that's some of the best TV I've ever watched.
Yeah, I sent a few of like the clips to Glad Jonas.
Who's Glad Jonas?
He's one of those. He's one of those dudes that like he makes funny.
Oh, okay, sure.
Makes funny speedrunning YouTube videos.
Cool.
Yeah, but I'm not really fan of those.
I used to know him when he used to speedrun TTYD.
Yeah, he used to run PM64 too.
Okay, let's turn on the audio. Let's start this run, boys.
What is that last? I'm sending you another pic.
Better Call Saul. I've heard of it.
Oh, that's even better.
I'm doing this is in a big size so that you can resize it and still have a good quality.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't say you put a time for Bankitos already. Oh well. And you can put it on the very top for Bankitos if you want.
That might be better.
Randomizer the marathon. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about trying to throw one together myself. Of course, I'm not gonna say anything because I'm not gonna. Well, for one, I'm not gonna selfless shame pro, but two, I don't want people taking my idea because it's a clever name.
Also, guys, Renas, you can confirm the chat hears us, right?
Huh? What do I need to do?
You can confirm that the chat is listening to us. They can hear us.
Yeah, that's
right now.
That's intentional.
Okay.
I want the chat. The whole point of this finale is everyone can come in and chill whenever. While I
That's
play.
what I wanted to know. So chat, I understand if you didn't hear when I say this, I randomly said it, so I'm going to say it again. Expect a button Kaitos any percent to assisted or low optimized to assisted demonstration, or low optimized task if you prefer, at the end of 2018. Or maybe earlier, but in 2018.
One second, I forgot to... that sound. I forgot to... So we will be using speed up for this so that I can actually get through most of the game.
And also, guys, I'm going to bed.
Okay, yes, you do that, man. Thank you so much. Like, everyone, you guys don't understand how much, like, he put into this.
Thanks. Also, guys, I'm switching off my Wii in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We switch.
No! You ruined everything!
Rip.
Alright. Wii is switched off. OBS is closed.
Rip Wii forever.
Dang.
I don't remember how to do speed up on EPSHC. Shoot.
I think it's F4?
You know what? I think you're right. It's an F button. Thank you. Yeah, we're good, chat. We're going.
Jabaten.
Jabated.
Okay, I'm
Thank you so much, Mufan.
No problem. So then, alright, chat.
Also, the screen's black, just letting you know.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's fits now.
It's intentional? It's intentional? Okay.
Yes.
Everything's intentional.
Everything.
Always. Okay, chat.
Just like Bane Kaius will be in every game.
Every game.
Every game.
Every single fucking one.
I remember like when I first watched the
Okay.
Alright, take care, chocolate cake.
5,
Have a good night.
4, 3, 2, 1. Meme
Happy
day.
New Year's! Oh wait, that's not yet.
That's not yet.
Wow.
Oh yeah, you're totally right. It is F4.
It is F4.
Top 5 Pokemon. Yours is a 3-way tie of Vaporeon, Espeon, and Umbreon. Absol and Ninetales, both forms.
Oh, you used fast forward invalid run, Kappa.
Yeah. Because Final Fantasy 9 is the most valid speedrun. Okay. Chat, feel free to ask questions. It's been so long since I played this game. No, wait, I forgot the most important menu option. Window color classic.
Yes. Always.
Okay, really want a Thon? Why not? Oh, dude, I have a much better idea.
They're all asking what's randomized in the randomizer.
Oh, right. So skills, equipment, the cards that you unlock. That's kind of it, actually. But that's actually, like, huge, because that's the whole speedrun, is routing out your equipment. That's, like, the entire speedrun. So.
There's your answer, chat. You can stop asking now, Kappa.
So the items aren't actually randomized.
It's me, really. That was perfect.
So, like, from this guy, I will still steal the Mage Masher. I'm not gonna steal the Orichalcum.
That'd be amazing.
But the Mage Masher won't necessarily have Flee. And if I really wanted to, I could have checked my initial equipment and seen if Zidane... There's a Mage... Holy... Oh, I wish this wasn't randomized so this could be an 80% run. Oh.
Rippity-doo-dah.
Oh shoot, I need to open up the stupid... There we go. Yo. Shoutouts to the really bad targeted menu in Final Fantasy 9.
You just die.
Yeah, this is intentional.
This is, yep, marathon luck. That's what it is.
No, but we actually got 6 marathon luck. And we got the kill on... Oh my gosh. Why is this not... Are stats randomized? No, actually. Because most of your stats in a speedrun sense are actually done because of the equipment that you have and the skills that you have. So our stats get randomized. Also, just like stats are randomized in the base game. The stat codes in this game are just random, but they don't actually matter. The only thing that matters in this game really is your equipment.
Yeah.
This game is... I'm also using turbo for one of the buttons, but only to mash text. I won't be turbo and I won't be stuttering with turbo because that's cheating. I'm gonna skip through some of these first cutscenes because they're not interesting. I won't skip through cool cutscenes.
Yeah. Uses fast forward. Says he's using turbo with cutscene for skipping.
Correct. There's no skill. Look, I'm not fast forwarding the actual gameplay. Also, can we get puck skip? Probably not, because I'm a dirty PC runner.
Dirty PC runner. Dance game.
I hope we can make that work, no guy, because that looks like a very viable method.
About how long is this run to be? Like 12 to 14 hours? We might not finish it. This is really just a bonus run so that we can chill. And why did I read a sign?
Because you like reading signs.
Because I'm holding the turbo button to get through text. I am of the opinion that like RPG speedrun should allow like turbo for text mashing, but nothing else. But that's like impossible to enforce. So
yeah.
I am of the opinion that I wish that were something that could be done, but I understand that would never be feasible.
I know that's something we've been kind of talking about in FFT is having turbo, because the only thing it would benefit is using it for during like cutscenes and stuff.
Yeah, that was SMRPGs. Is like they realize that turbo actually screws up most of the run. Like using turbo in combat is like actually bad. You like lose time if you do it. So
yeah, but we really haven't done anything because it's like we only have like 2 mods, and that's Elmagus, and I don't know, like Elmagus doesn't really say much, and we have 3 mods. I forgot.
What does continued mean? Oh, by like continued support? Well, I mean, you guys sticking around here, and like people have been saying that they want to see a second one, so I consider that continued support.
I think they're talking about the typo.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Don't we feel silly?
Well, look, typos have been all over this marathon. Maybe next time I'll have somebody proofread my shit before I put it on stream.
It'll never happen.
No. I'll probably forget to ask for staff. Be like one day before the marathon and be like, well, guess we're doing this again. Also, this is essentially me. This me doing a bonus run is basically me like, because everyone's been like, oh, this is like GDQ of old, and I always laugh at people who say that. It's like, actually go to GDQ, because it's like actually still chill at GDQ. The stream is different, but man, going to GDQ last year was the best experience of my life. I met so many cool people.
So anyone here that's still kind of familiar with the FFT memes, does anyone have the GDQ rejects meme? Oh, that's such a good one.
Oh right, oh my gosh, yeah. Rip Claude and trying to get that game into GDQ.
That's any of us trying to get into GDQ. It's not just Claude.
That's true. Well, Claude spent the longest time. Man, he's been submitting that. Does he still submit it, or did he finally give up?
Yeah, he still submits it.
Yeah, good. One day. At least they haven't let in like a Shining Force as well. If they ever let in Shining Force and didn't let in FFT, I'd like actually think that they were like fucking with you guys, because like Shining Force is a much more boring game to watch. Like if you're not into it, the argument is always that people aren't into Final Fantasy Tactics, like 'cause it's too slow of a game. But like, that's not true.
That's not true at all. Like people love the game.
People like, it's one of the most popular Final Fantasy side games, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sure that there are other reasons. Like, there's probably other reasons, but I just don't get it. One year it'll get it.
We're just at this point where we just believe someone at GDQ just has a grudge against FFT.
Maybe against Claude himself? No. Like, even if it's not Claude submitting, because it's like his baby, or I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, it's because I'll say like Almagus submitted to SGDQ last year.
Yeah, and you think that if they like Almagus would just kind of, you'd think he would just get in with it because it's Almagus. He's like in with those guys.
Hmm. Oh no! He submitted to RPG Limit Break.
Yeah, and he got it in.
It was Sweet Cherry Boy JP that submitted to GDQ.
I was rooting for him so hard to get in, man.
All of us were.
Is there a Japanese runner that runs FFT?
I think there's like one run submitted besides Claude's, but like most other ones most of the runners just
I mean an
running.
actual Japanese runner.
Oh no, as far as I know.
Okay, I was gonna say then maybe you can convince it through JRTA and there you go, and then it's like exchange program, yo.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's like I said, it's a game that we've been trying to get in. Like I said before I started running, I've heard of how many times they've been trying to get it in. SGDQ I'll probably submit because no one else can. Right. I know Claude never submits to SGDQ; he only submits to GDQ. So I don't know. That's the main reason why I've been trying to get in as many like marathons as possible. Try to
I looks unfinished.
Did you guys see the run submission for Seth Blind for SM3? Like Super Mario 3? No, I haven't. Is there anything special?
I haven't started running everything in yet.
I don't know. I'm not like a huge fan of those like tasks and like human task style like reprogram runs. I don't know.
Yeah, they're silly.
I thought when I saw tasks section get like ads from GDQ or like it didn't get submitted, I like kind of understood it because it was starting to get like samey. I don't know.
Like another thing that FFT has problems going with it. It's like it's got to literally compete with every other Final Fantasy that gets submitted.
Right.
Oh, that's true.
And look, I'm gonna like starting SGDQ. I'm submitting FF3 to every single. FF3 is going to submit to every single GDQ forever. FF3... You're going to see FF3 eventually. Yay, we got Polly! Oh, the animation's done? Nope, still not done.
For this run. Estimate shrug.
Pretty much.
Estimate shrug. It's too slow paced. Oh, you didn't play it long enough, Saber. That's your problem. It's okay. We all have bad opinions.
No, I totally understand. FFT is like it is a slower paced game when you're not like playing it because the RNG and some of the things in it like really are intense as a runner. And if you understand the game, but if you've never played it before, I don't think you really get it.
Heck yeah, PK Wings, blending, OMG, PogChamp.
FFT was I wouldn't say it's slow paced, but like it's what I've heard from like the runs. There's like an hour and a half grind or something.
In FFTA, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, FFTA speed runs are like start really slow. It's actually not an hour. It's like a half an hour. But like on average, it usually takes about like an hour of grinding the initial RNG of the run, which is the first like 10-15 minutes. Because you need a very specific quest to spawn. No, I'm not going to do 100 nobles. It's not possible on emulator.
Another one is FFT glitchless / Nomad. It's there's like a lot of grinding, like because you have to get like 1,050 summoner JP, and you have to get like 620 on 2 units in one battle, and then 900 on 2 other units of Time Mage JP, and then you have to get like 600 Wizard JP on another unit. There's a lot of grinding just the first part of it, but once you get past chapter 1, like literally with like any FFT run, it's pretty awesome to watch.
Yeah, and Fallout Stats is kind of similar in that the first part of the run, so there's a mechanic where if you have less than a full party, or less than a fully deployable party, the game gives you a quest for new party members. So you dismiss your party, you move around, and then you try to generate 2 assassin quests, a hunter quest, and a summoner quest all at once. But like, it takes a long time, and it's so early in the run that it's just worthwhile to reset. But the problem is that the tutorial is forced and slow. So you're going through like a 50-minute tutorial to spawn these quests. And then once you get them, you have to grind them because they don't have equipment for the first, like, I don't know, it would be like the length of the first chapter of the game. So they actually just like are punching things. But like their speed, like it's a weird run. Oh yeah, now I have to look at my equipment. So this is what's randomized. Equipment, so I actually have auto life on my Dagger as well as Flee. So I'll probably keep that on for the most part. Flee Gil and then accuracy. Wow, this is like really good equipment. Does my Mage Measure have something better? Oh my gosh, my Mage Measure is 5 in Thundara. Holy crap.
Nice, dude.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go with Revive in Thundara because
I've kind of always drawn. I just kind of do it casually though.
So we have Thundara and Revive. I can actually cast Thundara. That's good. So
yeah, I've never like actually watched a Tactics Advance like speedrun.
Zephyr, all of the abilities that are learnable are shuffled. All of the all the abilities that are shuffled on the equipment, and all the abilities that are learnable are shuffled. So the only thing that stays is that there are some abilities that just don't work on other characters, like they crash the game. Like Flee can only be on Zidane, because if Flee is on anyone else, the game just crashes, because there's no animation for Flee. Because it's not a test skill, but most of the test skills will just glitch out, and it's really funny. We'll get to see some really freaking hilarious animations later. Basically, anytime Freya uses an ability that isn't related to jump, she like spazzes, and it's quite entertaining.
If you want to get into drawing, DK, I would just recommend looking at like just some basic tutorials, basic form. Just kind of start small.
Draw the body, draw the head, draw the rest of the fucking owl.
I saw that.
Just don't
Dude,
draw.
That gave me the biggest.
Don't draw
laugh.
the penis.
Like how to draw an owl. Draw a circle for the head. Draw a circle for the body. Draw the rest of the goddamn owl.
Oh my god. Draw tons of naked girls. Then you could become a anime jar.
Hentai drawer.
So if you buy equipment, for example, a Mage Masher, it does that. Yes, it is every single piece of equipment in the game stays static. So if I buy another Mage Masher, it's gonna have Thundara and Revive. But the next weapon, which is the Ogre, will have a different set of equipment. So I'll actually be spending more money in this run than an average Final Fantasy Tactics run. So I actually do, or sorry, Final Fantasy 9 run. So I do actually need to be careful.
Slower.
That's what that reminded me of.
Oh my god. That's beautiful.
You gotta look at the Discord.
Okay.
At 7 years in special ed, graduating with a 1.8 GPA, a teacher said I wasn't going to college. Now I'm a VCU grad and a best-selling author.
Nice.
He's just holding up a bunch of dojins.
Yes, Joko. Baiting Kaitos was finished.
Baiting Kaitos. No one will ever not call it that.
I went my entire life spelling it wrong, which is impressive. Because I did get the splendid hair casually. Oh, I talked to the guy up the stairs. Shit. So I get for holding turbo.
I also love baiting Kaitos.
By the way, the stairs are actually the worst part of this game. No joke. Routing those stairs on PC was actually, like, required some effort. That sounds like a meme, but it's not. Those stairs, like, are awful in JP, or in PC. Because PC doesn't have analog movement. Don't ask me how they figured out a way to remove analog movement from a game on the PC version. But it only has 8-way directional digital movement.
FF7 doesn't have digital movement.
No, it does.
If you're using a DS4 controller, it doesn't.
That's weird. Because it shouldn't. Because the original FF7 didn't have digital, or sorry, analog movement. It didn't use the analog stick.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I even did the setup. Like,
you know what? I know what the problem is. It only uses the analog on the DS4, but it only moves in 8 directions, which is the worst thing.
Right. I don't know, like, because I was running FF7 PC percent. Like the whole only thing that like kind of made me stop was mainly a couple of reasons, because obviously I was going back to running FFT again, and the fact that I had to run with analog, which is the freaking worst.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, the nice thing about Turbo is that I can actually take breaks in this run. There's actually like on the PC version, there's a section. There's like a 30-minute section with an input break. It's pretty sweet.
Maybe someday I'll be able to draw a decent stick figure.
Well, the ending, Zombie Sun. If we reach the ending, I don't actually know, which is why I'm speeding through cutscenes.
Yeah. And there's some decent stick figure videos out there. So I mean, I wouldn't be I wouldn't be hating on stick figures, you know.
Stick figure tutorial.
I was meaning like those. Like, you ever seen those like stick figure games?
No. Oh wait, I think so.
There's like a bunch of stuff on like
the really low quality Flash games.
Yeah. Back
Yeah,
in,
I know what you're talking about.
2005 or something.
Oh my god, dude, Line Rider.
People leaving.
Line fucking Rider.
Only the true memers stay in the chat, on the voice chat.
Only the true memers seem to have stayed in our chat, because we're at 214 viewers. Shit. I knew people didn't like me. I didn't realize this much.
Yeah, feels bad. I don't even know how many people were watching during me. So.
Oh no! I need steel shit. Oh, miss. Good. There we go. I have to be careful and steal everything, because I need to save money in this run.
Steal all the things.
I need to know what every equipment does. Also, I seem to be stuck on will more things be randomized in the future? I don't know, because the guy who makes this, the speedrun community found this on a NeoDAF message forum, and the last time it had an update was like, also watch the glorious lag. The game cannot handle that many odd lops. The last update was from like 2010. So probably not. I mean, I'd love to see somebody hit this back up to randomize more of it. Randomizing boss numbers and stats would be cool. Kind of like the Chrono Trigger randomizer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're just a concept artist? I'd like to see some of your art, though. It'd be pretty cool.
Like, I actually really like watching Chrono Trigger randomizer, because it's really fun to watch people, like, puzzle out what the weaknesses and strengths of a boss are, and like, sometimes I remember watching a 95-minute fight against Son of Suns, because his HP and resistances were so high, and he like randomized with Cure, like some kind of Cure spell. So I remember watching Almagus fight the same boss for 95 minutes.
Dang.
Yep. I had to wait out Son of Suns at MP
Yeah. But one thing there was like RPG break submissions are coming up, and it's like it's like, oh, I really want to submit, and I'm like, the only games I can submit are FFT, Paper Mario, and Final Fantasy VII. And only one of them I'm good at. Feels bad, man.
I'm gonna be picking back up Final Fantasy 3 now that the marathon's over, and relearning that, learning how to do the proper eye drop manipulation, making it marathon safe, submitting it, because that game is sick. Like the no credits warp speedrun of that is like beautiful.
Oh, I love that. I always remember watching this play.
Yeah, Chrono Trigger is randomized. Actually, the easiest thing to randomize about Chrono Trigger is the bosses. The hardest thing to randomize is their skills and stats. I think that their element gets randomized, but like beyond that, they just get like a different like stat growth. But like the bosses are the easiest part to randomize because they're just because of the way that they are. It's basically just plug in new numbers. So it's interesting what games can be randomized how.
Oh dang, Bowser's Castle music just came on.
Nice. Such a good song.
Heck yeah, dude. The first time I saw like it was a Japanese themed area, I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, and then it doesn't really have much music until you get to the final courtyard.
Right. It's more or less than kind of an ambience thing.
Yeah.
And then the final courtyard comes and it just goes like. And
then you're just doing that climb, and it's like, whoa. Then you get the Metro Brutal fight music, and it's like, wow.
Oof.
Okay, so this fight, the fastest way to do this is to kill off everybody who isn't the princess. Whoops. That's kind of wrong. I've had it where I did lose a speedrun once with perfect Mage Masher RNG, where the guards killed Vivi as I had menued Garnet to kill Vivi. And the battle didn't end fast enough, and Garnet just kind of whacked herself in the face, and I gamed over.
Rip.
Yep.
Don't you hate when characters randomly whack themselves in the face?
Yeah. Does she hate it when Mario bops?
Don't you hate when you mess up every menu ever?
Oh my god, dude. Hiroruda, Pokemon randomizers are ridiculous. Like, they can randomize literally anything.
Yeah.
They can randomize the trainers, they can randomize their moves, they can randomize their types.
You can
Heck,
randomize
you can randomize areas.
Yes, I mean the games are very like piecemeal. Like it's very plugged in. You know, I don't know what the right programming term is, but basically like every attach stat is just a number in the code. It's not tied to anything else. It's just an attach stat. The Pokemon type is just like a hex
another
value.
Number in the code.
It's just like type hex value. Somewhere in the code says what the hex value is. It's not saying Charmander isn't just like tied to being a fire type. Charmander just has the property of being a fire type with X attack, blah blah blah, and these movesets. So it's all just like easily randomized.
Oh my god, gotta love when the first trainer has a level 5 Rayquaza.
Yes.
Those are the best randomizers. Like where you find like a super legendary Pokemon on the first route.
Well, I quit. It's like, you want to see a good laugh though? There's a video I watched. It was of the Persona 5 randomizer.
Oh no.
So yeah,
that was so good.
this is the same fight, basically, except we have to wait longer. So now that I've menued everyone's attack, I can just sit here. Oh, unless I kill Garnet off. Whoops.
Rip.
Please
nice.
Please don't kill Vivi. Not the first time I've done that. So luckily, darn it, will never be attacked by anybody who isn't on my party. So the only reason that we kill everyone off in this fight, it will always end in the same amount of time, unless you have party members. Because Steiner will have text with the different characters, and that pauses the timer for the battle. Okay, so let's answer some feedback while we're waiting for these cutscenes, because there's like a long input and like break here. It's just a bunch of cutscenes. So the biggest thing is having more people. Don't worry, yes, I'll have more people. We won't be using an RTMP server. We'll improve that side so that things like what happened during, like, especially the middle of the marathon won't happen, or what happened during Super Metroid. That was the biggest one, I think, is because that one was out for like a bunch of time, and then Elminster had to like go live on his channel. So
I mean, at the very least, you didn't get porn streamed to your channel.
Oh yeah, I heard about that one from the marathon.
That was some good fun right there.
Oh yeah,
that sounds fantastic.
Somebody had actually done that to me.
Wait, to you? Seriously?
No, I said if someone.
Oh,
I was
gonna
I would have found them. I would have taken all of my extra money that I have right now, fly to wherever they are, and punch them in the dick.
Oof.
No
Seems
joke.
good then.
No joke. Would have spent money to punch someone in the dick.
I paid money to watch that.
Me too.
Exactly. Why aren't we fast forwarding this cutscene? Because this cutscene's cool. It's an explosion.
This cutscene's cool because it's special.
You're special.
I am special. Awkward silence.
Yep.
Harambe did nothing wrong.
Good 2013 meme.
It is.
13? Seriously? It's that old?
No, it's not. I just made a joke. I just pulled a random number on my ass. I'm pretty sure it's from 2016.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was actually last year.
Yeah, it was last year.
Dude, like one of the memes I hated from last year was the caveman SpongeBob.
Oh god, that one got everywhere. Holy shit.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Like it was funny for like the first week, and then just everyone just used it.
Yeah.
And it just came out funny.
Harambe is still funny to me though. That's because I play Overwatch. So I still call Winston Harambe. It's to the point where not everybody actually understands what I'm saying, so...
Yeah.
I'm sure you're not the only person who calls Winston Harambe.
No, I'm not. Every once in a while somebody's like, I forgot about that meme. And then we spend the rest of the game yelling Harambe.
Calling Harambe? Yep.
I play Winston quite a bit, so usually what I do is I will go in and I will... I'll just use my jump and yell, I'm gonna go save that child! And then jump on the Mercy.
I like to play the large German dude that has a big shield.
I also play large German dude who has a big shield often. Although lately I've been playing Moira, who I don't even know what is even her like nationality.
Oh god.
She's another world.
Playing.
There we go.
Bad man.
She's evil.
Like she sounds kind of like somewhere in like the eastern states.
Everybody raise your hand if you've ever tidal waved this boss.
What?
This boss, you can cast tidal wave on this boss, and it kills Garnet and game overs you.
Nice.
Yep. You know what's cool? I haven't had an audio glitch. The last time I played this game on emulator, I had audio glitches, and I had to save and reset every time to fix it. Uh-oh. Which of these? Yeah, so you can cast Tidal Flame and hit Garnet. And that ends the thing. I had to be careful that what ability I was using wasn't going to use wasn't an all attack. And that should kill him. Yep.
Yeah, to be honest,
okay.
To be honest though, like I don't know, like I tried playing FF9 like a little bit, and I just didn't get into it. It's not like I think it's a bad game or anything. I just didn't get into it.
That's fine. It's not like
He's totally calling it a bad game. Shun him. Shun him.
I don't know. Like I like a lot of the FF games, except when it comes to FFTA, because we don't talk about that game.
Dane, man, that game's good.
Like I said before, the game's not bad. It's just the fact that it's considered a tactics game is why I just dislike it.
Sweet. Steiner knows Fenrir. That's completely random.
Alrighty then.
In before he absorbs lightning. Yeah, he doesn't. Sick.
I don't know any of the characters in Final Fantasy IX. I've never actually seen... Like, I've never actually played the game or seen it.
Like, I know some
Wait,
of
so
the
was it
characters,
not
that's
you
all I
who was
know.
lurking in my chat while I played this game?
What?
Okay. What?
What?
Huh. Wait, is Aquana... You're Aquana, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
what the hell?
hi,
I
I'm
swear
me.
that you... Oh. I've
Was
looked at
I
my
there?
tier list. Huh.
Like, I remember when I was playing FFTA 2, and I was like, what is this law bullshit? And then I was like,
Now
why
you
am I
got me
getting a law
scratching
when
my
I...
head.
Yeah, no, me too now. I'm confused.
I was like,
I'm confuzzled.
like I'd play like TA2, it'd be like, what is this law shit? And then just like, then they give me a law that it's like impossible for me to not break. It's like,
I don't know.
what the hell,
I
guys?
love the law system. I thought it was awesome.
I don't know, a lot of times I felt like the law system was just really dumb. Like, it was a clever thing, and it was like done poorly in my opinion.
Maybe.
Like, it was a cool system, don't get me wrong. I just felt like a lot of times I just felt like I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Like, you're just making me,
Well, you're supposed to
like you're forcing me to break the law. Like,
manipulating it is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to look at it and then you basically, unlike other tactics games where you try to get like a force of like the same 5, it's supposed to encourage you to have a larger team.
Yeah.
which I never did because I always just stuck with the same.
Right.
Because that's what I always do in tag. That's what I always do in RPGs. I always have the set team I like to play with. Like in Persona, I played. It was like when I was playing Persona 5. I had a Joker.
Oh my god, Red. That's actually hilarious. He says the only Final Fantasy game he's played is Mario Hoops 3-on-3.
Nice. Yeah. Like for Persona 5, pretty much the whole game, all I played was
battle.
I played with Joker, Mona, Makoto, and oh my god, I remember her name in a second. Hina, I believe it was. Like, that was like my main lineup.
I'm gonna think of it. I don't actually think I ever beat Mario Hoops 3-on-3. Like, I got to the airship, and the FF characters just kept whipping my ass. Oh, hello, Harpoon. Who up right now? That would be me. Hello.
Also, another thing I didn't like about the tactics was only because of the fact that only way you could actually grind was
what is that?
Like you actually had to do jobs and stuff. You couldn't just take random encounters or something.
It's been so long since I've played this game like properly that it feels like my character's moving way faster than I expect.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, instant death still actually never counted as hurting. So you could complete can't hurt. There was actually a forced law like in the post game. The post game battle had like challenges with like the renegade judges, and you had don't hurt animals, or it was either don't hurt animals or don't hurt Moodles. You're supposed to just use instant death on them. The actual puzzle was that one of them had death protection equipment, so you had to use a thief to steal their death protection equipment and then kill them. It was like a post-game level. I thought that was some of those were really cool.
I mean, yeah, something like that's kind of cool, where you just have like you have to like figure out a puzzle or something. That's kind of cool, but like, I don't know. But when you're like giving me like these laws that they're just like you're basically going to just, you know, like just instantly break them because you have no way of like of avoiding it. It's kind of annoying.
So what else can I improve on the next one? I feel like everything was pretty good. Like, I feel like in the end, everything went okay, except for the whole only one person actually kind of running the marathon. Probably a mistake. I just kind of thought Discord would like alert me to issues, like if people pin me. Turns out Discord's awful for that on your phone. Oh, sick! We have limit club. Oh, I could totally do some pod champ shit if I want.
Oh man, it's PogChamp shit. I love PogChamp shit.
Okay, we're gonna cast shock and see what happens. How much damage can I do with shock?
I just like when you say PogChamp shit, I just imagine like the PogChamp emote with like the poo emoji on his head or something.
I'm literally thinking the same thing. Oh, by the way, speaking of the person in my chat right now, I actually drew him a poop emoji emote.
Nice.
Oh, I went the wrong way.
Except it wasn't the poop emoji. It was a piece of it was poop with Scooby-Doo's face pasted on it.
What the fuck, Arc card?
Alright, then.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the cards are randomized.
We called it Scooby-Doo-Doo.
Scooby-Doo-Doo.
And now it's his sub emote.
Nice. Mine's just my emote is just there's a FFZ emote called China Made that's like very popular in my, so I decided like I'll make something similar to it, except I'm gonna make it FFT related. So I made it of Agrius. I made it of Agrius, and I called it Slowest Stare. Let's see if I can do it here real quick in the chat.
Oh man, I'm already feeling tired. Maybe committing to this run wasn't a good idea.
Rip.
Maybe just having the talk is a good enough end to this. I can do this tomorrow or something. Rip.
Yeah, dude, get some sleep if you're feeling tired. I mean, you've probably been awake for what, a long ass time.
I've been awake since 5. Or when did Distortion Travesty end? Because I woke up shortly after that. As it turned out, by complete accident. I had some pretty good RNG, real life RNG sometimes, on like waking up when runs broke down.
That's the part of waking up.
It's Folgers in your cup.
I was about to say when there's RNG.
Yeah. So, chat, do you have anything else that you?
Yes. When's the next Thon?
Probably in the summer. I know Buffon won't do it, so that's fine. We'll just do like one without the Bates and Potatoes in the middle of it. With more people, the Bates and Potatoes run was there because I knew that way the marathon would stay somewhat on track, and there was always going to be at least one person in the middle of the day when I was working who could do that.
Right.
So that was the idea behind that.
Right.
I didn't expect the RTMP. The RTMP having issues through the biggest. If the RTMP never broke down, nothing would have gone wrong in this marathon. Though the biggest thing that happened was on day 2 when I realized I couldn't crop on my mobile because I can't use alt clicks or thins like that, so I couldn't crop. That was the biggest miscalculation in the entire day. How do people feel about odor tactics? People, not enough people run them. That's the issue. I don't even think there's a leaderboard for half of them.
There's a leaderboard for the PSP and the SNES for Tactics Ogre. That's as far as I know, though.
And there might be a board for Ogre Battle 64, but it's just not a popular speedrun. It's a good series, but it doesn't lend itself to speedrunning.
Yeah. Quest 64 win.
Ogre Battle 64. Oh, Quest 64 win. Whenever somebody submits it, same answer. Anybody or any who runs marathons.
I should learn it just to submit it.
Sure. But yeah, I'm hoping that so part of the whole. Okay, I can't play this. I just got freaking blinded again. Okay, chat. This meme was bad. This is a bad meme in our run. So we're just gonna chill and chat. Maybe I'll put on. I don't know what to do. I'm so tired. But yeah. So thank you, everyone. Yeah, this was crazy. I can't believe I got through all this.
Yeah. Hey, thank you for the marathon.
But so kind of my idea is sometimes I see people get burned out of these games, and kind of the point of hoping that this actually pulled off is that this gives something that people can aim for. You know, hey, I run a lawn run. What am I gonna do? Oh, wait, I can submit to this. To this cool marathon here.
Yeah, that's actually something really nice, because you don't really see a whole lot of these runs either, anywhere else.
You see them, but people usually do them, I see a lot of people do them, once, you see people in the Final Fantasy Discord all the time come into the Final Fantasy Discord and ask, how do you do no sphere grid or nemesis? And they've literally never run the any percent run. So they don't even know the any percent portion of the run. And they're literally just doing it because they see they see, any of the people who do it get a lot of views, and I'm pretty sure that they're all doing it for the wrong reasons, not because they like the game. Ironically, that's not happening with all missions. I kind of saw that. I kind of thought that all missions would just get a bunch of people who literally never ran the game trying to do all missions.
Yeah.
But, wait, which all missions?
Your all missions.
Oh.
Yeah. But nobody actually is stupid enough to do that, so that's good. They just run Super Mario Odyssey and think that they'll get views. For Super
which
Mario
I'll never
Odyssey.
do.
I actually play Super Mario Odyssey.
Never thought you'd find someone stupid enough to run all missions. Clearly,
no. People stupid enough to run all missions without actually playing the any percent route.
Yeah, I know. I hardly play the any percent route.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but at least you know it. I'm talking about people literally show up and they're like, how do you do no sphere grid? Or how do you do nemesis? And we're like, don't do it. But I really like the game. Have you run any percent? No. Well, run any percent first. That's 90% of the run.
Speaking of FF10, that's another run. I'm hopefully looking either probably sometime next year. I'll probably try and learn is FF10 any percent.
The nice thing about FF10 80% is it has a super easy to read and follow guide. As long as you've beaten the game sometime in your past, then you can read that guide and get through the game. I hadn't played it for 5 years, read the guide, got through the game, got a 12-hour time, and then saved 2 hours in my next run.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's another thing that's really cool about it is the fact that it's also a fairly decent run. It's fairly easy-ish run, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Well, for an RPG, it's easy. And on top of the fact that the skips, I mean, they do save time. What the hell?
When is most of the stuff percent?
We almost had most of the stuff at the marathon, but the runner who runs it just was too busy. Too many other marathons.
We need KH2 JJ 100%.
We do. Hopefully we can get somebody. I saw it, just was not able to. Personal stuff came in the way, and that's totally understandable.
Yeah.
I'm glad that he put because he sent a really heartfelt message I'll do it if you need me to. I'm like, no, dude, we'll have 12 hours of nothing, rather than force you to do that. But luckily, Aquana over here stepped in and yay.
Yeah, I was really worried that I might end up having to cancel run just because of my internet, but I was like, I'm just gonna push through it. I'm just because you know, my mom and them, they were gonna be like, you know, I was like, before, like, you know, before you start this, we gotta go ahead and call. And I was like, well, if they call, they're gonna spend like an hour talking with them, trying to fix it and stuff like that, and like I'm gonna be starting way late and all this, and I'm like, just screw it, I'll just take the risk.
Yeah, and it worked out for the most part. I think it only broke down a few times, but Scent was around, so. The next marathon, I really hope, like, this was, so here's some background on this marathon and why
the various task fillers. What do you mean by the various task fillers? Fill me on that.
Oh, so throughout the marathon, anytime that we ran out of time, because like nobody in this marathon actually knows short games, or was like, most of the people in this marathon took specific time off work or scheduled their like easily schedulable jobs around their runs. So for the most part, nobody could just fill in with a run. I was either too tired or at work when these things happen. So throughout the marathon, I was just running different tasks to fill in time, and that was cool. Just task videos, I believe, as far as I know, are fully like open source. I always obviously put the name of the person somewhere in the video, so everybody got credited. I usually tried to get an appropriate-ish task, like either the run before or the run after would be related.
I'm still surprised people actually enjoyed my run. It was a lot of bullshitting and just kind of meandering my way through it.
That's pretty much what this marathon was. So let's go through some of the interesting. So I got a lot more feedback. Also
the fact that I had to shuffle my snow and actually had to put something on my screen that said BRB shoveling snow frowny face.
Oh my goodness.
And the chat just fucking loved it. I don't know why.
Like some of the feedback I've gotten from other people said that it was we did pretty good commentary, and I'm glad people at least enjoyed the commentary because the run was complete ass. I definitely could do a way better run than I did.
Mom percent. Ugh. No, thank you.
Yeah, like I could have shown a way better run. Like when I was like near the end there, like when I was like saying like I'm just gonna end it.
Can we make this a top faster? Because this is hilarious. I feel like somebody missed the point that this is actually a meme-a-thon.
Wow.
This is essentially a meme-a-thon. Buffon put in so much freaking time into this run, into this like marathon, like even more than you guys think. Like not just the run, like he put in a lot of effort to make this like happen. This would not have been as successful as it was. There would have been a lot more issues.
A shovel is much more relevant.
This Toppy Pasta needs to appear at the next one, because you know I understand some of the complaints, but like Buffon can do whatever the hell he wants if he's running a game for 300.
Wait a second. Hours. Did someone actually post that wall of text while he was playing music?
No, they submitted that to the feedback form.
Oh my god.
I feel like they don't understand that this entire marathon was a meme. Like, honestly, Aquana, your run is exactly what I kind of hoped that this marathon would become. People just giving, like, really silly support to runners. I would have actually just done that as, like, the theme, but SRL rules no marathons specifically benefiting people to be featured. So that is actually one of my things where if you... This may be on its own channel next time, which may cause... Well, it's a 2-week marathon, so luckily the first few runs might suffer from viewers, but eventually people will find it. But like I actually kind of like that where it's like the donation incentives for each run is like for the runners.
Yeah.
Like give everybody a chance to like build these runs up, because these runs take time, dedication, love, etc.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
So like Buffon, the amount of routing that goes in to like, yes, he sits around for a while and does silly things, but you know what? Planning out his time to actually get everything was huge. Like, yes, he thought so. Like he did it in a pace spin near the start of the run. That the part of this was actually a challenge to him to see how little he could get away with. Turns out, not this little. So that was part of it. So what other good Yeah. So the biggest thing is like lots of technical issues. The biggest one I think was Talos Principle had the most issues. That runner ended up having like the most stops, and I had to get some sleep into that like double run to set up for some other runs.
Also, somebody also liked shout outs to Donkey Konga.
Oh no, what did I do?
No, it was like when they stopped baiting Kaidos, like they were doing like a conga line, and like the DK Hunt 101 was up, so it was playing the menu music, the main menu music was playing, so everyone was calling it Donkey Konga because it went so well.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
So-
that's hilarious.
So one of
Hold on, let me
the
find the clip.
one of the other things I see from a few people is that some runners were very negative. Yes, I've taken that into account. Yes, some runners won't be. I wouldn't accept their run again because they really just kind of, yeah. Is that, I should take that off the screen. It's not happening.
Oh
now.
yeah, River. Yeah, they.
Yeah, there it is. If you want to watch it.
I actually don't know how to get. Oh, this is how. There we go.
Zephyr, are you serious? He says when he checked the viewer count, I brought in like 250 viewers or so during my run who left when it was over.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
sounds
I'm
about
not
right.
surprised.
So that is one thing. Is
Holy
that like
shit.
I think that people. Well, okay. So one, the Baton Dietos run is at like the worst time zone time period. The only time zone
Right.
that it benefits is Europeans, and barely. Like,
Right.
It started at like 6 p.m. So it's like, and I think a lot of people use that as a, hey, I have no life and this is the only thing I'm watching. Let's go to sleep now. And I think Odyssey brought in a lot of viewers. I think because like as
Are
Odyssey,
you sure it wasn't just because it was Odyssey? Because
I think
it might
I
just.
think a lot of
Probably
it had to do with.
It's Odyssey.
So at one point I saw it at like 800 viewers, and I think that's because your run was at the
Holy.
perfect time. It was so all of the Odyssey runners kind of run throughout the day, except for not really at like 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. like my time central. So
Right.
So like as people like I Eat Your Pie or Valu or something, the only runners who would have started would be like an Awabi or an Nintendo, like the Japanese runners. So
Right.
there weren't exactly anyone. It's like and I'm one of the people. I click on an Odyssey stream to start my night. When that Odyssey streams end, I go back to the Odyssey directory and I pick another stream.
That's
So I think-
exactly what I do.
So I think what happened is that they eventually just clicked into our stream.
Probably. Usually what I do is like I just go to my following because like as it stands right now, me and Belted, who was doing commentary with me, are pretty much the only runners as of right now. Most have either quit or are just on hiatus right now. So
What happened to the
so-
randomizer? I realized that I'm actually way too tired to even concentrate. So I was going to use this to go into like my work and then just sleep forever after work because I have the day off. But no, that's not happening. So we're just chilling and like reminiscing about the last 15 days. I'm probably going to cut stream in like 23-ish minutes at the most because I want to play randomizer. Because I want to play LTTP randomizer.
I would love to play an LTTP randomizer.
Real shit, I actually thought about trying the LTTP randomizer.
It's fun.
It
If you
looks so
don't do
fun.
it if you don't do it if you don't like LTTP. The only like people who've been playing this game have never played LTTP before, and like, how do you just do it so fast? It's like, well, because we're not.
It's called experience.
It's called actually knowing how to play the video game.
Well, you see, I'm an experienced runner.
Oh my god. Please stop talking.
Another small thing is, somehow we forgot to make a box for the estimate. So I had nowhere to put the estimate on screen that looked good. Sorry about that, chat. That was a mistake. The only screen that had that was the 3x2. Wow, what is this? Why is this here? Probably because I ran tests on this screen. So this was the only screen that I could put the estimate on because there was 3 boxes for some reason. The person who made our layout was Palmer. Nino Cooney.
Shouts to Palmer.
Yeah, Palmer did awesome work, actually. I don't know if that Jack
Love that
paragraph
picture of
was
Baffin.
serious or sarcasm, but that was feedback I received. So I'll take it as serious because it was in the feedback.
It definitely sounded serious.
Like, I feel like people don't understand, like, the baited Katos meme. Some people, because that's not the only person who's like... No, and I also understand the feedback that the baited Kato stream was probably too big in the 4x3. So, like, if I ever did this with Thon again, or another, like, idle game in the background...
Yeah. Like, my friend actually messaged me on Skype during the run. She was like, "Yeah, I don't know why you did that."
Excuse me.
Okay, you know what? Don't ask me why she doesn't talk on Discord. But she's like, "Oh, like I don't understand why you did it. This seemed really rude, to be honest." I'm like, I don't understand what's the problem. It's been a big joke since the start.
Yeah, that was like kind of like this was like the idea of the marathon that I had. Like this was the idea.
I mean, in my opinion, if the runner themselves isn't really, if they're not bothered by it, there's no point.
I don't think any of the runners were actually bothered by it as well. Actually, I don't know. I got a lot of feedback really early from a runner, like that seemed like they were against it. So that's just like, that was one person, and that's why I wanted the feedback to be anonymous, so that people could say that without feeling shunned. So
right, that's usually the best thing to do.
Oh, there's somebody here.
Hey,
hello, Neil.
Oh, and Neil?
Hey.
Neil's back.
Yeah, I was listening to you guys talking on stream.
Oh, nice. Yeah, like I said before, like us in the FF2 community, since we're a very small community, we're very big on memeing. We're like a big happy family. So if you're gonna like make big meme jokes on us, we'll join in. Like 100%, we're gonna join in.
Like, I'm glad that the Omorada Toru thin is. I hope that accidentally becomes a thin in FFT runs.
Dude, like it makes me want to buy a soundboard, so every time I do a run, I just press the button every time Meteor goes down.
Well, I think you can set up a soundboard in OBS.
We're almost done.
Can you? Oh, yeah. That'd be awesome.
I think in Studio you can set up a soundboard. At the very least, there's probably a plugin that you can get. So
I had a few people mentioned to me in my run that I guess it was because I was having those volume issues, and so a lot of people turned their volume up really loud.
Oh no!
And they're like, and then they got like totally like ears blown out by the.
Who was running? Who did the Omora Karu like thin in your stream? Was that from your stream, Neil?
I mean, I didn't have my stream open. I didn't do it, so I assume it was Baffle did it.
Oh, okay. I don't know why.
Without realizing how much louder it was in the background.
Oh, okay. Because that just showed up. Because I was listening to it, I'm like, why is this happening? What am I doing wrong? Is this? I felt like I was like worried because I'm like watching anime. I'm like, is that coming from me? Is that someone on the stream? No.
Yeah, like I said, I was looking through clips and I found that, and I was like, I just read it and I watched it. I just died laughing because it was so good.
It's the best. Oh, that's such a good meme. But yeah, just to remind everyone, we are this will all go on speed gaming almost all. Some runners have requested specifically not to have their run on, because it either crashes or very like, this is not me. I don't want this out there.
Yeah.
So
I would say no on mine just because it was bad, but I'd rather honestly actually have it on there because I don't know, it's better for
submission VOD.
Yeah, well, the submission VOD was good, yeah, but I'm saying like the video, the run there was just very bad, for both the fact that I had very high encounters, which is very rare.
Yeah.
For that to happen. So I was just really unlucky there. North Wall was really bad. Half RNG, half my fault. And just I played very poorly overall. But I like people to see kind of like just what happens when you do play poorly, I guess you can kind of say. I don't mind it showing.
I think one of the things I like the most about FFT is that all of the problem spots for casuals, well, they're all the same for the speedrun. North Wall, the 1v1 fight in the like book area, like it's all the same. All the problems, all the chapter 2 roadblocks that a casual player hits is actually also a roadblock in the speedrun.
Yeah, they can be. Well, mine is Velios. Velios is pretty free, but yeah, Chapter 2 is the most heavy RNG fight. Execution Site is definitely one of the ones I have trouble with. It's just like a it's kind of like my Achilles heel kind of thing. I just get unlucky with it. And then Outside Lionel, that was just me making mistakes on menus.
Chat, how's my how's the emote looking? Does it look good?
Looks amazing. I haven't even seen it, but it looks amazing.
Yeah, so yeah, a runner. So this was, and I think this is legitimate criticism from a runner. I didn't like that the Bates and Catos game was always on the overlay while there was another unrelated game going on. It kind of rested the importance of the main run. Many people got distracted by Bates and Catos. Many of the questions were about why Bates and Catos was there too, like it was the main event. Now, I feel like this runner missed that Bates and Catos was technically originally the main event. I didn't think that people were going to watch this marathon for this. But it turns out that people actually just liked the games.
Yeah,
I mean, the games list was pretty solid. Yeah. Even though I caught like maybe the last 3 days. I mean, there were some pretty good ones on the list.
Like, okay, so I think the best day of this marathon, and I don't think that you can like disagree with this, was the day that we got 3 world records in a row, and literally no tech issues happened. So
holy crap, that's amazing!
It was like day 3 of the marathon, and we had the most unexpectedly. We had Dines, low percent, or sorry, I think, what was the category? Low dive, any percent low dive, which is no Drayden form, Drayden quarter. And Drayden form like makes the run an hour and a half, and not using Drayden form makes it 3 hours. It's literally twice as long. And there's a glitch that you do, or not really a glitch, but there's a trick you do at the very end because the boss is only vulnerable after being hit by a Drayden move, the final boss. So you have to
like what I did with the eyes most.
Yeah.
So... yeah, I added a little bit of the red highlight in there because it's like an angry emote. So.
That run world recorded, and then we had Super Tennis, which was going to be a world record no matter what because it was the first 101% run. All 101%.
That's cool.
Champ.
All 101% what is the 100% run combined with the like a post game like match that they do, which is like very long and very difficult. So it's just combining 2 runs into one. So both these winners were like could do it. And what it was the chillest 4-ish hours ever. It was just 2 guys talking while playing Super Tennis. Like they were talking about like their lives and friends and like their histories. Chat was like, man, I remember this game. Super Tennis was like a relatively popular game at the time. Because old sports games are actually pretty popular among gamers, even like in the 80s and 90s, because they were still pretty arcadey. They weren't aiming to please like tennis fans; they were aiming to please gamers who happen to like tennis. So that run was really chill, and it worked out really well, and everything went right. And then the GTA 4 Ballad of Daytona somehow world recorded. The greatest thing is that it was well overestimated because GTA 4 is a buggy mess. And so I showed up to stream and it was done. I'm like, wait, what? I thought GTA was super inconsistent of a game. And he's like, it is. It just happened to be inconsistent in the right way. I was like, oh, okay.
Nice.
So we had 3 world records in a row. One of them
was crazy,
two of them were legit. Like, hey, these are runs that people do. And then one of them was the greatest thing is that the GTA run was actually added in, or sorry, the Drayden Quarter run, I added in on my whim because I love that game. I think that game is a hilarious speedrun. I've never played it before, but the speedrun, and like, because it's got Japanese, just like memes all over it, like nanis and like all these things throughout. It's great. It's a great like anime game, and it was fun. It's a fun run, and the ending is like super like. They throw Hadokens in like a nuclear facility.
Hadouken!
It's nuts. It's so much fun. There's like a Kamehameha at the very end. Like,
oh my god.
It's amazing. Drayden Quarter is such an amazing. It's got an amazing end cutscene. So it makes for a really good finale.
Yeah, you're talking about Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That game's so chill.
Yeah, I've seen some things about it. Like I've barely played.
It's
I
an
played,
awful game. Don't actually play it. It's actually a bad game. Like if you asked a runner of that game what they thought of like the actual game casually, it's not a good game. It just makes for a really.
Oh
good
no,
speedrun.
that's what I hear. That's what I hear from like every lover of Breath of Fire.
Yeah, it's a joke among Breath of Fire community how bad that game is.
So it's kind of like what Sonic 06 is to the Sonic community.
Sonic, it's closer to Sonic Boom.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Cause Sonic Boom is like ridiculously broken.
Sonic Boom is like one of the best speedruns for Sonic. It just happens to be the worst Sonic game. I was trying to say here, because Dragon Torture is fast. You abuse the game to shit. Like, you beat the game an hour and a half when it's supposed to be like a 20-hour PS2 action strategy RPG. Like, the game is fast. And then you just beat it in an hour and a half. But this one was actually really cool. I actually liked this speedrun as like, I feel like maybe the game would be better if you didn't have Dragon Form.
Yeah, I tried to get my friend Sikinar to do all missions. I guess he didn't submit, unfortunately.
Oh,
but he did all missions. Jack 2 all missions is really cool. Yeah, I would say Jack 2 all missions. It's a really cool run.
I like Jack speedruns.
Yeah, like it was like Jack 2 Jack 2 all missions. It's like a 3-hour run or something like that. It's a pretty cool run.
Keep track of all the.
Sounds pretty comfy.
All the runs people suggested and didn't get in, or that you wanted people to put in and didn't submit for next time.
Oh no, trust me, I know what I want to see.
Yeah, I might see if I can get someone from the Paper Mario community to do all cards.
That would be cool. So yeah, so one of the things I wanted to see is people submit like 100% categories for shorter games, but nobody did that. Because that was why I added that clause in. Any percent low dive was like a question mark on or like if it should be in this marathon, but I love Dragon Torture too much, and it's like the longest ran Dragon Torture category. So I count it because I said long by the definition of the community.
I thought about like submitting not submitting, but I'm thinking about like maybe next year if I learned it is Sly Cooper 100%.
The original?
The original. Either that or either the Sly 2. Oh, no Sly? No Sly? Why you gotta get Sly?
Here's the real question, chat and Discord. MMX 2, any percent, is slower than MMX 100%. So which one gets into the marathon?
How does that even work?
It is faster. So it is faster to grab the one of the final power-up. It's faster to grab every power-up in the game and then the super ability than it is to skip all of the hearts and the super ability.
Then why bother having an any percent run?
Okay. Let me double check what MMX2 category definitions are, but they're weird.
They sound weird.
I might be getting the games wrong, but I know that. Oh yeah, okay, speedrun.com, but I have to go to MMX.
Yeah, another one I was thinking about.
Oh, you know what? Never mind. Any percent is 100%, and then there's low percent, which doesn't grab anything. That's what it is. But the low percent is basically any percent.
Oh, lol.
That's what it is.
Yeah, another one I was thinking about learning was
Wait, does Caleb Hart have the world record again? Oh,
who knows? I don't watch MMX runs. Oh, Mega Man Legends. That's another one I was thinking about learning.
Oh, I'd love to see that. I would have taken a Mega Man Legends run.
I don't know the run though. That's the only problem. I have to get like a JP PS2 along with a copy of the game.
We're just chilling. We're just chilling and talking about the end of the game, or the end of the marathon. We're just reminiscing.
Yeah, but yeah, maybe if I learn that, maybe I don't know. I'll submit that. I'm obviously gonna submit glitchless no math next time for sure.
Good,
because glitchless no math. It's like it's similar. It's a lot longer. It's a very long grind in chapter 1, but once you get past it and you get into go mode, it's really cool to watch.
Yeah.
So have you guys put any thought into who you're gonna give that sick nasty host to?
Oh yeah, that's a thing I should do. I almost gave it to myself and then realized I'm probably just gonna sleep anyway.
Giving a host from a marathon to yourself.
Oh, I benefited nothing from this marathon.
Hey, background guy.
Wait. No, I think I know.
Background guy. We can rate background guy.
No. Okay, we're actually gonna do this. This means that this is like kind of part of the marathon, guys. We're gonna give it to Page 01 because she's running most of the stuff, which I wanted in the marathon. So let's just do that now. She's
running bait and Kaido's most of the stuff.
No. So let's do that. /host Page 01. I'm not gonna enter it yet because I'm gonna say bye. So yeah, again, everyone.
Hey, thanks for showing up.
Much. This has been a trip. Holy crap. I don't even know what to say. And just say.
I know what to say. Bye, Felicia.
No.
I'm kidding.
No, I mean, what are we gonna say in our chat?
I'd feel awful if they gave it to me because all I'm doing is drawing.
No, we should say really.
You already benefited enough from this marathon.
What?
Oh, just do welcome to the really long-a-thon. That's it.
Welcome to the really long-a-thon.
Yeah. Look, we had like an hour goodbye. This is like we did.
Well, of course, it's the really long-a-thon, so we have to have a really long goodbye.
Yeah, that's the overall length of the marathon. It's not really that long.
You know, that's a good point.
It was pretty comfy tag, dude.
Yeah, it's true. Whoever said that, good point. This is not in the overall scheme of things. Not a very long goodbye. Thank you, everyone. We'll do this again in the summer. I don't know when. Keep an eye out on the speedrun.com page. I'll update it eventually. Maybe. I'm pretty lazy, so we'll see. But the marathon will happen. It just depends on how prepared I'll be. So yeah, we're going to host, and just the host message will be, welcome to the really long-a-thon.
Post it in the chat.
No. Oh, and I can finally stop streaming. Jesus.